you buy these cars at a price where you can't possibly lose money. Like, it seems as though the offering price is so good and you'll only buy a car if it really makes sense. Is that true?
Well, it is, and there's always a price where everything makes sense. And, the thing that sellers are really bad at is disclosing everything that could devalue a car because they're worried about it. And as a car salesman, because I worked at Lamborghini Atlanta from 09 to 15, you want to make the buyer use as little imagination as possible because those gaps that they're trying to fill in are the fear that keeps them from buying the car. If it's terrible and you just tell them that it's terrible, they don't worry that you're lying to them because it sounds so bad. And so I was always very forthcoming, very honest, probably to a fault at times, but it just made it easier for people to commit. And that's the mindset that I have when I'm trying to lowball somebody on a car. It's not me trying to undervalue the car. It's me trying to cushion it by the things that I can't know are okay. And of course, as I learn more, I might become willing to pay more. But, when people talk about making money on cars, they call them investments and things like that. And in most cases, that's not precisely what it is. Usually it's an arbitrage. And so, if you get an allocation for a brand new ultra rare Ferrari, people are like, oh, this was a really good investment. No, it wasn't. Like, it's an arbitrage because you are a very small market of people that were allocated this car. And you can choose, if you want to burn the bridge with Ferrari, to offer it to the whole wide world. And they don't have the opportunity to buy the way that you do. And that creates a new market that has more ability to spend or more willingness to spend. And so what I'm doing in most cases is buying a car in such a dilapidated or horrible state that most people would just not consider it. And then I live in the margin between utterly unacceptable and okay. That is where I like to be. I don't want it to be good. I don't even want it to be perfect. I'm not taking it to car shows to win anything. I'm taking it just to have fun, rack up miles, and never worry a thing about. And so, I've had a lot of success in doing that and in figuring out just how little you can offer where they're not going to be so insulted that they hang up the phone, but that if you go with full commitment, I don't need an inspection. I don't need anything else. I mean, when I bought Missy Elliott Spiker right there, I knew that she hadn't seen it in 5 years. She said it wouldn't run. She didn't know why, probably just a dead battery and stale fluids and all this stuff. But I had no idea what level of reconditioning it would be required. And I was able to build in that much of a margin because given the circumstances of the way she wanted it sold, nobody else would have taken or nobody would have bid it.
Although really quick, before we go into that, even if you think it's a bit overhyped, AI is suddenly everywhere, from self-driving cars, molecular medicine, to business efficiency. If it's not in your industry yet, it's coming fast.
But of course, the problem is that AI requires a ton of speed and computing power, so how can you compete without costs spiraling out of control?
That's why it's time to upgrade to the next generation of the cloud, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, or our sponsor, OCI.
OCI is a blazing fast and secure platform for your infrastructure, database, application development, plus all of your AI and machine learning workloads.
OCI costs 50% less for compute and 80% less for networking, so you're saving a ton of money. Not to mention, thousands of businesses have already upgraded to OCI, including MGM Resorts, Specialized Bikes, and Fireworks AI. And right now, Oracle is offering to cut your current cloud bill in half when you move to OCI. This is for new US customers with minimum financial commitment, and the offer ends December 31st, 2024. So see if your company qualifies for this special offer at oracle.com/iced. Again, that's oracle.com/iced with the link down below in the description. Thank you so much, Oracle, for sponsoring this podcast. And now let's get back to the episode.